ICICI Bank, and we should just keep monitoring that stock, keenly awaiting the numbers this time around, as well as what they dole out in terms of asset quality. 2456, that's what we're expecting, and here is what they have delivered. 2,530 crore rupees. So that has been a fairly decent set of numbers this time around from ICICI Bank. Of course, we'll be watching out for the asset quality. A lot of experts on the street are expecting that this time around you can see an improvement, and gross NPAs are likely to remain largely stable. For now, that's the only number that we have. Net interest margins also, that is expected to remain stable for an ICICI Bank. And of course, it's the fee income growth which is likely to be in the mid-teens for the bank this time around. But the expectations are that, okay, gross NPAs, yeah, they have improved. 3.05%, net NPAs 0.94%. So on a sequential basis, that's a good parameter that the company has delivered in terms of the asset quality. It has been fairly stable this time around, much in line with what we were expecting. The stock price is seeing a bit of a decline gradually, so we'll wait by for more numbers. But as of now, it's fairly decent.
Yeah, just that. I just wanted to actually reiterate what you were saying. NII is pretty much in line. It's not a positive surprise. It's not a negative surprise either. NII pretty much in line, 21-22%. The gross NPAs have come in marginally below what they reported the last quarter. So 3.05 versus 3.08. Net NPAs have increased a wee bit. I think the NPA number is at 695 versus 369 crores. So just watch out for that. The bottom line marginally above estimates as well. So it's a nothing number really if you go to look at it broadly. Profits are in line. Top line is pretty much in line. Stable asset quality. Marginal increase in the net NPAs. Now, I don't know whether that will worry the street too much, and we'll wait for the stock reaction to see over the course of the next 20 minutes as to what the street figures out about the net NPAs. But otherwise, it's pretty much in line. The profits are in line, asset quality is stable, NII is in line. No surprises, which is not bad. I mean, a couple of private banks too have surprised this quarter on the wrong side. So ICICI Bank, the largest private sector lender, has not done that, which is a good thing. Q3 PAT at 2530 crores, just for reiterating it, marginally above what the poll was suggesting. Again, the Q3 NII too, marginally above what we were working with, marginally at that. So I would say that pretty much in line with the numbers. On all counts, mind you, top line, that is NII, the asset quality, as well as the bottom line. So no surprises from ICICI Bank, which is actually not a bad thing.
And you know, in terms of analyst expectations also, there was a pretty wide range when it came to the overall profitability figure. Some brokerages were saying that it'll be a little bit flat, just up by 2%. But let's get in Suruchi Jain, equity research analyst and Morningstar India, joining in. Suruchi, first up, what would you make of the asset quality of ICICI Bank? 3.05% versus 3.08% in terms of gross NPAs.
So I think the NPAs are trending lower, and that is a place where we see, room for improvement for ICICI. So I think the bank is beginning to focus on that area, and the numbers clearly show that they are making progress on that.
Suruchi, I think the net NPA number has gone up a bit, and provisions have increased both on a QOQ or YOY basis. I don't know if that has brought the stock down a bit. But those are two parameters that I would want your comments on. The net NPAs have increased on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and provisions have gone up, both on a QOQ and YOY basis.
Okay, so, in terms of like the overall year, we're still looking at a slight moderation in the provisions. So we'd be looking at like a 12-month figure versus just a quarter-on-quarter or just one quarter, because overall, it's the year that really matters, and there can be some seasonality in a quarter, which, we wouldn't bias our entire opinion just on like one quarter figure.